All right, so I need to, while Beth is getting set up, I'm going to read a tweet that we got a few days ago, which means that we literally got this 2 months ago by the time this episode is coming out. Um, and I want to preface this because I feel like it sets a bad precedent. And I want to clarify that I'm only reading this because it's the first time I think any of us have ever gotten something like this on the show. Will, you're okay if I read this, right?
Yeah.
All right. This is from Twitter user Scooblop Carbles. That is actually the name of this Twitter account. I didn't think it was possible, but pre-hiatus Will had the sexiest voice, but post-hiatus Will has an even sexier voice. I'm not hitting on Will or objectifying them, and I'm not trying to sound creepy. It's just like, dang, Will. Hashtag ear tingles.
I got you covered. Don't even worry. I can say so many things, including thanks.
Yeah, no, I saw it the other day and I was just like, man, that's pretty fucking crazy. And I guess I do want to follow it up and just say again that like that I'm never gonna read something like that again. And I also very strongly ask people not to objectify Will or any of us, and that we are humans. And I feel like it's a really easy thing to like fall into a bad territory on. So again, not ever gonna read another tweet like this, but thank you, Twitter user Scooblop Garbles at Stonetree4269. That's actually really funny. I have no, like, this person has also tweeted with the hashtag Tincast, and I have no idea what the fuck to do about it because Scooblop Garbles probably died in the fucking 1930s.
That's okay. We have a canon in place where the ghosts of people from Sinzabal's past quite literally go.
How the fuck?
It's called the Red Velvet.
How did Scooblop Garbles defy fate?
That is like the main reason that people end up there is the thing.
Yeah, but
I'm personally a fan of the idea of just simply resurrecting him and having him back.
He comes back from the dead almost 100 years on to lead Sinzba Police Department once again.
Yeah.
I got it.
Okay.
Okay, so Roger has been, fucking around with the cult and also Fate, raising Joe Loss for the past, 3 years, I guess? 3 years now. And eventually Joe Loss is like, I need more magical knowledge. So fucking Roger's like, okay, baby's first seance. And then the seance accidentally turns into a summoning, and they've summoned this physical spirit of Scooblop Garbles, who thinks that now he's the police of this hotel. And he's defying fate by refusing to leave. So by proxy, he's now allowed in.
I see. All right. Well, I'll put that on the back burner. I'll consider it for the future. All right. Well, officially welcome everyone to the second part of Cultspiracy 2. The last time things got a little fucking crazy, Cornelius found a vampire gnawing down on one of his neighbor's cows. And your neighbors enlisted all of your help to prove that it was the Church of Cash Money Danger McStinky who was responsible for the vampire attack. So you guys followed the trail of blood through the woods to the church, actually. And after interrogating the poor receptionist Ben, found out that the vampire was in fact treated there. You also kind of promised Sasha rather, that you were going to join the church. But we left off as a bright light was hitting you from outside.
I would like to say, I don't remember promising to join the church.
Well, you said that you would come back for a meeting and learn more.
Yeah,
that's taking a rain check on a tour.
Yeah, that's not joining the cult. Those are two different things.
Oh, okay. You're right. And this adventure is about openness and letting you guys solve this more abstract problem the way that you want to, which I suspect will end up involving asking various NPCs for help and advice. But we'll see.
It's the best part.
So anyway, before I kind of turn it over to you guys and let you figure out what kind of leads you want to follow and how you want to tackle all this. Yeah, there is a bright light, and you were basically like told by someone. They were like, I don't remember what it was specifically, but they were like, who's responsible for this? And that's where we are. And as your eyes adjust to the new bright light, you see that it is attached to a camera. There are two men, younger men, that stand in the doorway. One of them has this kind of long, slicked back hair and is wearing a kind of unkempt suit. And the man standing next to him is carrying a boom mic and is precariously dangling it directly in front of the camera's view. And the cameraman says, "So, are you three here to investigate the vampire?"
Atticus pulls out her phone, turns the flash on, and takes a picture of them.
He said, jeez, please, fuck, can you put that away?
Takes another one.
Hey.
And puts it away.
We got a tip from one of the local neighbors that there had been some sort of attack on the local cattle populace, and when we followed the blood trail, it led us straight here to the Church of Cash Money Danger McStinky.
Is this the news? Are you the news? Is that what this is?
The man holding the boom mic says, "Oh no, we are an independent team of collaborators and like-minded people who are set to find the truth about Cincinnati."
Freelance journalists. That's right, freelance journalists.
Do you have a blue channel?
Yes, we do. We are. And the two of them put their hands on their hips as the camera like almost goes flying. And they both say in unison, "Mason and Mango."
I pick up the camera.
The man with slick back hair grabs it and says, I'm Mason, by the way. He's Mango. I'm Mason. Just to clear that up.
So why are you focusing on us?
I don't know. You guys are cultists, aren't you?
No.
You're not cultists. Okay. What are you doing here then?
What are you doing here?
Oh,
following the vampire trail.
We were following a blood trail that looked like blood of a, individual, not a fantasy creature.
A fantasy? A fantasy? And Mango steps up and says, "Well, listen here. We know that there are suspicious activities going on in this town. We have the video."
Hey, wait. Hold on. Cinsaba's my territory.
Mango turns to you and says, "Who the fuck are you?"
Phoebe, who the fuck are you? This is my I'm the cryptid blog runner in this town.
They both squint at you and look at each other. They're like, "You're ppandpoo.ca."
Yeah.
Atticus gives you a really dirty look at Phoebe.
Atticus, I'll talk to you later.
Cornelius covers his eyes and is laughing.
They both like start sweating and giggling nervously. And they're like, you've been missing for 3 years.
Well, I'm not missing if I'm here now, am I?
My God, were you kidnapped by the monsters in this town?
What? No. What? No.
You are basically strangers. My friend and client here does not have to tell you anything about her personal location. In fact, this is borderline harassment. I'm going to have to ask you to leave the premises.
They look at each other. They're like, "Your client?"
Yeah, this is my client. She grabs Phoebe's shoulders. PP and poo poo. Stage line, tagline, author line. Anyway, yeah, I'm her.
This is
Well,
this is my personal representative, and also like my best friend, but personal representative.
best personal representative.
Yeah.
They both, without saying anything, just eye Cornelius like, then who the fuck is this guy?
I'm just here.
That's yeah, he's just here. He's not really like a groupie, but he's just kind of here.
Um Mason like collects himself a little bit and says, "Surely the great PP and Pooh dot Canada is all over this. You must know that there is a vampire on the loose and that this cult is responsible."
Well, even if I did, strategically, it wouldn't really be smart to tell you guys about that now, would it?
Mango steps up with a business card. Says, maybe we could collaborate with you."
He, Phoebe takes the card and she looks at it. She puts it like an inch away from her eyeballs. And she says, "Oh yeah, I don't have my glasses. I can't read. Uh, Atticus, can you read this?"
Atticus looks at it and reads it.
Okay, cool. Thanks. Anyway, yeah, I mean, like, well, I'll be in touch, but like, just remember, this is my town, and this is my story.
Oh,
And if you guys step on my toes, I'm gonna step on your toes.
I don't. I was gonna have you roll intimidation.
and then she makes a stomping motion with her foot.
You should. That sounds like intimidation to me.
I'll roll intimidation, even if it's really shitty. Should I take disadvantage?
I don't think you should take disadvantage. They look up to you, and you're trying to intimidate them.
Ah,
Yeah,
It,
fair. I can't believe I'm trying to intimidate like my biggest fans.
it's true.
Probably the only two fans I have.
the only two people who ever watched Phoebe.
Okay, hold on. Hold on, let me find intimidate. I did get a hard success.
Okay. They both look down at your stomping foot and then back up at you. And Mason says, "We will not get in your way. But if we find anything, can we like call you or something?"
She gives them her card. It's just a ripped up, like it's a piece of notebook paper that was hastily ripped out with her phone number on it, and it says ppnpoo.ca.
They're both like, and Mango pockets it hurriedly and says, we'll be outside. If you need anything, looking for clues."
Okay, yeah, you guys go look for clues, and if you find anything, let me know.
Mason points the gigantic camera at himself and says, "You heard it here. The legendary ppmpoo.com.ca is here in Sensiba investigating the vampire menace." And they both head outside.
Oh, thank God.
I kind of was expecting worse. And I kind of just feel bad for
Yeah,
yelling at them.
I feel bad for intimidating them, but they're on our side, so it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, I think it's fine actually.
Yeah.
Well, all
They
right.
they're good kids. They're good kids.
Cool. Can I actually talk to is Nancy here? Nancy's here, right?
Nancy's here.
Can I talk to the three of you privately
Yes.
Sure.
outside the facility that we're going to come back to, I guess?
Yeah,
All right, I leave.
I follow.
We have to awkwardly walk by the two.
What about? Oh yeah, they're outside too.
We're like, hey, don't mind us. We're just having a confidential meeting.
Sorry, strict business meeting, guys. We'll be back.
Oh shit, my computer's dying.
Oh no.
So
Oh,
when
that's
we're
so
in
good.
a secluded area, not being video or audio recorded by anyone, to everyone she says, "So I personally don't care about the bakers that much. I'll help in that regard, but I actually kind of think I can use the cult to my own advantage, and I was wondering if maybe I can get your guys' help on this."
Sure, I
Sure.
guess. What are you
So
looking for?
You know how Anderson's doing that whole summon a demon thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to figure out how to stop that. Well, Smarties is in these guys' basement. And I don't know what Anderson knows. And maybe he knows something that doesn't mean anything to him, but would maybe mean a lot to us. So, what if we snuck Anderson into Smarty's room? Because we did promise we'd bring someone back. But I don't want him to know about the AI because that sounds like it'd be a really dangerous combo. But you know how it like reads your mind when you go in, right? Anderson, the last time I was there, I distinctly remember his lobbyist telling him that the numbers with the cults were down. So I still need to convince him to let me summon the demon in the first place. And I think the cult and like this whole business is the way to go about it. If I can show him that I'm really in with him and then be in with them and then be like, oh yeah, my brother, the mayor candidate, that's one thing. And then we sneak him in. We can make sure Arlo isn't happy. And also, I I am also just genuinely curious what's going on there now.
Yeah, I guess we could like work with that.
I'm down for that.
Okay, and I mean, since we're getting into the cult to infiltrate it anyway, while we're doing that, we might as well also look into this vampire thing. What do we know that they helped the vampire. What do we do now?
Well, I mean, that's kind of just like their thing, though, isn't it? They like
Take anyone in?
help anyone who needs it, I guess.
I want to say maybe this is a bad take, but like, do I fault them for helping the vampire? Maybe not. Not if the vampires are like, just chilling in this town and this is maybe an offshoot incident.
I mean,
Maybe.
I did shoot it, so
He was eating a cow. That's not good. That is stealing other people's property.
yeah, no, that is unacceptable. However, I did also shoot it, so maybe we'll keep that part on the down low, just in case.
Yeah,
Just in
that's
case vampires are people.
I have a bad feeling that vampires are probably people.
Oh no.
I
Well
mean,
then, we'll really keep it on the down low then. Don't say anything about it.
okay, but if it comes up, was it not? I wasn't there, but like maybe self-defense. Kind of.
If it comes up, uh, we followed a blood trail.
Okay, that's it. Got it. All right, cool. And she claps. So, um, I don't know, Phoebe. We're kind of getting something out of this. Do you want us to like boost you up with those cryptid people?
What? I mean, anything in the cryptid community, hell yeah.
Okay, well, how about this? If we end up breaking a story about vampires, that's all you.
I love that.
Okay, so what do we do now? Do we go home and come back tomorrow? Do we go back in and say we're ready for a tour? Like what?
It's like
What do
6 a.m.
what do we do?
We've been up all night, I think, or majority of the night, so
We've been up
probably a little
since at
nappy nap.
least 3 a.m. and we
Yeah.
took a little nap, maybe.
Did
No,
we?
we didn't. We decided that we would continue walking and we wouldn't take a nap. I'm misremembering because I've gotten 2 hours of sleep tonight.
Cornelius, I was about to
Um,
get so mad that you guys took a nap without me.
I'm going home to take a nap.
What time are we reconvening? Because I didn't get a text back from Lily since, I texted her an hour ago and now it's still 6 a.m. I still have to babysit Boo this morning into like this early afternoon, so I can meet up after then.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe I could help you babysit to get it done twice as fast.
I don't think that's how that works.
No, that's definitely how that works.
That's definitely, yeah, I've done the math.
Okay, just come over, but if he starts getting rowdy, oh, wait, that's actually perfect because then we can on and off take naps and his mom won't find out. Oh, it's
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, come on, let's go.
I'll see you later.
All right, goodbye.
Bye.
Wait, we all walked here. Fuck.
Oh, why did we do this?
I'm walking back through the woods. You guys can take streets.
I don't want ticks.
I walk into the woods with Nancy.
Okay.
Nancy waves goodbye.
I wave goodbye as I pull out my phone and call an Uber. A Bluebird.
All right. And you and Phoebe Bluebird over to the River's residence, which is also your residence, just well, like one door down.
Quite literally. I'm
Yes.
assuming we both go to sleep until 9, in which case I drag us both over to babysit.
Yeah, Phoebe's like, "Bleh."
Get
Uh,
up, you promise.
you guys are leaving the apartment, and you see Tobert, and he's like, "Oh, for Boo Boo and Addie, what's going on?"
What's
Oh,
up, Toby?
good morning, Tobert. How are you?
I'm okay.
Yeah. Yeah?
Phoebe. Wait, never mind. Phoebe's not going to do that.
What is Phoebe gonna do?
No, she's not going to do anything.
Okay. You don't sound pretty good, Tobert.
Uh,
Everything all right?
yeah, no, I am just Ducky. Anyway, you gotta go babysit. I got some Tobert things to do. I'll see you later.
I give him
Hi,
squinty
Toby.
eyes.
I can't believe Tobert's the vampire.
Tobert, I look him in the eyes, and as he's leaving, I whisper, yell, I know you're lying.
He like puts his shoulders up by his neck and like scurries off.
He learned
Oh,
that from
he's
Cheese.
lying.
He learned that from Cheese.
Maybe him and Cheese have been living together for too long.
No, I'm pretty sure. I think
Do
they're
they live
dating.
together?
They do. I think they're dating.
Okay.
I don't know for sure though. I'm not gonna ask. It's not my business.
Speculation.
Speculation.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I knock on the door of my brother's house, which is also my old apartment.
Yeah. Rose answers it and says, "Hey, I had a kiss and who's your friend? I don't know if we've met."
Okay. Sorry, Rose. This is my roommate slash friend Phoebe, who was, with us in that where we went for a while.
Hello.
Phoebe, this is my sister-in-law, Rose.
Phoebe puts her hand out to shake her hand.
Rose gives you a nice handshake and says, "Hi, come on in. I think Boo is he's around here somewhere. I'll go find him."
Do you mind if Phoebe helps me babysit him today?
Oh, sure. Do you have any experience, Phoebe?
Oh, yeah. I used to babysit my brother all the time.
Atticus squints at you.
I squint at you too.
Don't say anything.
She rolls her eyes and she's like, "Don't. This is more for the company than anything else.
Oh, sure.
I'll take good care of him. I promise."
Great. I don't think I have that much else for you. So you guys babysit while Cornelius naps. And before you know it, you two have been relieved of babysitting duty.
And we got some sleep.
I don't want to put down the baby. We're like trying to leave and I'm like, no.
Just like walking out with Boo.
No. I'm just like in the doorway. I'm like, I know I need to put him down, but I'm just kind of like standing there and I'm like, okay, goodbye, kid. I put him down and I run away.
Boo says, "Bye, Eddie."
Just like falls over in the hallway. Goodbye. Someone close the door.
Phoebe closes the door and she waves bye to Boo.
Boo waves back at you.
Sick.
I
help Atticus off the floor.
I literally love that kid more than life itself. It's a fucking problem.
I remember when you first met him, you were like,
Yeah, well, to be honest, that was just kind of like, I didn't really look at him and see, a person, my nephew. I saw the result of an action I had to distinguish between my brother and literally another person. It was quite.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. And she dusts you off from the dirty floor.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, I call Cornelius.
I just barely make it to the phone in time. Hello?
Hi, good morning, sunshine. Are you and Nancy
Hey.
ready?
Oh, I guess we can be.
I packed sandwiches.
I fucking love you, Nancy.
Phoebe leans into the phone and she's like, "Make coffee."
We just go to Blunkin. You can get a bloat milk latte.
Oh, that sounds horrific. I'm gonna make you coffee, and it's not gonna cost you anything.
Thank
all
you.
Right. Are we meeting at the cult site, or should we take one vehicle and just go together?
I mean, we could meet there if you want, but
well, if we're gonna have coffee, like, Cornelius is just gonna bring the whole pot? in the car.
I
All
bring
right,
a glass pot of coffee to the cult place. Hope you brought your own cups.
No, we just start chugging it. All right, I'm coming over, Cornelius, and I start leaving.
All right.
Phoebe
hang
waves
up on
goodbye
you.
to you.
Come with
I-
me.
I thought you meant Cornelius, and I was like,
Oh,
I
yes.
can't see that.
Cornelius, come with me to your house where you're at.
Waves goodbye to Cornelius, who is on the phone.
Splits. Okay, and then we go to Cornelius's house.
All right.
Yes.
You go to the burner farm. And I guess you all meet there.
Is Chicken Richard there?
Chicken Richard got lost looking for his twin.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
After you convinced him there was a doppelganger. I think like you guys have been driving around town for a few weeks and like you'll see him like just out and about, but he's just searching.
That's so sad.
You
I can't believe I've
fucked over
done
that.
this. Yeah, I
You
can't
really
believe I've
fucked
done
up
this
that
to
man.
him. Oh, Phoebe, like, hey, I don't know. She's not driving. She's gonna hang her head. She's just gonna be sad because poor Chicken Richard.
Someone
Well-
should tell him.
Does how
Yeah.
does Cornelius and Nancy feel about this development? Your funky new roommate gone.
I'm fine with it.
Nancy's been giggling every time she sees him.
Okay, it's 3 p.m. Let's go.
All right. This has been a wonderful half-hour roundabout way to get you just straight back to where you were like
Listen,
9
we're
hours
having
ago.
slice of life, Max. How is everyone supposed to listen to this podcast if we don't have livable human experiences?
Like
Right.
taking a nap.
Babysitting.
And
Yo, this podcast is lit.
oh, this podcast's tearing it up. They got babysitting. They got naps.
Naps. Coffee break.
Coffee breaks? Fuck yeah.
Listen back to this in 2 months and be like, guys, I regret to inform us that we're actually really boring in this episode. We gotta redo it.
We literally didn't do anything.
Here we go, back to the cult.
All
Back
right,
to the cult.
you guys go straight back to the cult. Ben is still sitting at the desk and says, hello again, everyone.
Ben, didn't your shift end at, look at my non-existent watch, like 6 hours ago?
Sure, and it's about to end. He like looks up at the clock. The minute hand passes. He says, right now.
Wow.
You're still sitting here.
He like checks his watch, looks up at the time, looks back at you guys and says, and now I'm back on duty. What can I do for you all?
Ben,
Oh.
are you allowed to leave?
Of course, anytime I want.
Ben, do you sleep?
No.
Ben, could you get us a tour guide? We're so interested in your facilities. Please.
Can you roll fast talk?
Yeah. Oh shit! This is in D&D.
Gets a nat 20.
Okay, that's a 33. I feel like I'm. No.
No.
I failed. I failed.
Ben says, I don't, are you guys like actually interested? I'm not getting the kinds of vibes that you guys are actually interested. I think you're just,
Phoebe slides in. Shh. Listen, man, we're really digging this cult here. We're not, whatever it is, whatever you want to call it. But we definitely like a tour of these. She winks at him facilities.
I'm going to have you roll fast talk with a penalty because you told him you thought it was a cult.
All right, you know what, Max? That's fine. I don't even.
Oh, I should probably post. Will and I came up with what Ben probably looks like.
We had
and
a Ben competition.
It was
A
great.
Ben off?
A Ben off. This is like still subject to change, but I think, is it the one that I made that you really liked, Will?
Yes.
Okay. Copy image.
Hey, I failed.
Oh my god. You guys are about to fucking get blacklisted from this cult.
Listen,
Um,
Cornelius can take a shot.
I'm going to take a shot at it. And I'm going to say to him, so, I'd like to before we even continue with what my companions have said, I would like to apologize for getting in your business earlier. I was running on maybe 2 or 3 hours of sleep, and the worst of people comes out when they're sleep deprived. So I would just like to apologize first and foremost. Secondly, I would just like to say, can we get a tour? Because we may not seem interested, but we've only seen the exterior.
All right, I guess I'll have you roll persuasion.
Yeah.
Will choosing every syllable carefully.
I choose my words with precision to roll a different skill. I found them. Oh, there's no good space to roll. All right. Oh, there they go, right off the keyboard. An extreme success, Max.
Great.
Oh, thank God.
Ben says, "Okay, as long as you guys are actually interested, we don't need any naysayers around here. We got enough of those."
No, I completely understand.
All right, let me see who we have on the. Okay. Hang on 1 second. And after a few seconds of waiting, there's some scuffling, and Blorbo bursts through the doors and says, "Hi guys."
Oh my god.
Yes.
Blorbo.
Hi, Blorbo. How are you?
Oh my god, it's so good to see you guys. I saw some of you at the bakery, and now you're here. Oh, that's really cool.
How have you been?
I've been really good, yeah. I've really turned my life around, considering I didn't exist until just a few weeks ago, technically, and now I have a job, and I've found Cash Money, Danger McStinky, so that's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
That is really cool.
So you guys want a tour?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
All right, yeah. Come with me. Thanks, Ben. And Ben says, "Sure, Blorbo. Whatever you need. Whatever you gotta do, Blorbo."
I squint at Ben.
Give Ben a dirty look.
All right, you all give Ben multiple mixed signals.
I also wink at Ben. Is that what Mark said?
No, I squint.
No, I wink at Ben.
Okay.
Oh.
And I give him a cute little hand wave goodbye.
Okay. Blorbo leads you down the hallway away from reception and says, "So, what brings you down here?"
Oh, we're just, running around, doing our thing. You know what we get up to.
I heard there was a vampire here, but
Yeah, she's just jumping to the point. Okay.
There have been rumors that some sort of creature was treated in the infirmary last night.
was it a vampire?
Well, I don't know. I was kind of sleeping.
What were they being treated for?
Gunshot wound, as far as I know.
Oh my gosh.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And then the Doc Bringleberry, let it free. And that was the last we heard of it.
It?
It?
Hurt him, her, them?
Oh, I don't know. I just heard it was like a little creature.
Not a person. I elbow Cornelius inconspicuously.
Well,
Gosh.
yeah, I mean, that's the rumor. It's like this little gremlin looking thing with weird flying squirrel membrane.
Ew.
It could have been my brother.
What the fuck?
What?
He's a little whatever, guys. You wouldn't understand.
Phoebe, what?
Phoebe, unless your brother's actually some kind of mysterious creature, please tell us
No,
in
it was a
advance.
joke. It was a
Okay.
joke. I was
Oh my
just saying
God.
he's like a little gremlin.
Could you imagine all this after all this time and all that we've been through? We just to find out that your brother's a squirrel thing.
Who's also missing right now. Phoebe is just nonplussed.
Well, she's upset, but this is her coping.
I see.
Use humor. Use humor to cope.
Yeah. So Blorbo leads you down, and he's pointing out the dormitories and the kitchen. He says, "Oh, over here is the medical facility in case you get injured." And he says, "Oh, and this room over here is where the lady Sosha performs her miracles."
Ooh.
Huh?
Yeah, all in the
Kind of
service.
miracles?
I don't know. I've never really been privy. That's for the upper echelon of the church. I think she's in there now doing some stuff with
I
some of
knock
them.
on the door.
You hear, occupied.
I go back to the group.
Hmm.
I didn't. Sorry, I kind of didn't think that through. I panicked. But I definitely heard Sasha in there.
Yeah, no, she's in there. She does a lot of fun stuff. It's cool. Good place to be.
Is the door locked?
I don't know. Do you want to try the knob?
Ooh. I look at my master key that can masterfully unlock anything.
Do you
And
have
I
that?
think I guess not. I asked for it, and I guess the red velvet put out fucking flyers for my magic items.
Well, that was mostly
Have
for the
you
dog.
seen this missing magical item? Everyone in town is like, if I do find it, you won't know.
Yeah, basically. No, I tacked it on after the magical dog. I said I also had a master key that I was missing.
Yeah. All right. I mean, I'll let you. You can try the knob. You can see if it's locked or unlocked.
I casually try to try the knob.
How does one casually try a knob?
I do the tinkle dance, and then I look around and try the knob immediately.
Okay. It seems like it is unlocked.
I open the door.
Why would
Okay.
you do that?
Oh no.
You, Nancy, Blorbo, Phoebe, and Cornelius open the door to a room that is covered in soft grass. Sasha and several members of the church, you presume, all in purple robes, stand around in a circle. In the center of the circle is a woman. Her face is bright blue because there is a vine wrapped around her neck. And it is also holding her about 2 feet off the ground.
So she's getting murdered. Atticus just screams.
Okay, you scream. Does anyone else scream?
Phoebe screams. She hears
Cornelius
Atticus
looks
scream. She's
on
like,
in
"Oh, okay."
abject horror.
Sasha looks over at you and says, "Oh my god, close the door, please. We're in the middle of something very important here."
I go inside and close the door.
What?
I open the door to see if the other two are coming in. I'm sorry, the other three?
Well, technically 4 since
Yeah,
Blorb was here.
I didn't know if Blorbo would come into this.
When you go into the room and close the door and then open the door again to invite us in, I grab you and I pull you out of the room.
Thank you.
And then I close the door behind you.
Guys, we were gonna get in.
Atticus, what?
We were gonna get in. If we know their secrets, they can't just be like, okay, leave.
Well, I mean, we already know their secrets. Don't put yourself any further into it.
I thought the whole point was to join the cult.
Well, yeah, but
Joining the cult is going to be impossible if you walk in on whatever that was.
that was a bad first impression.
My bad, guys. I really thought that if we just get in, and like see what the miracle is, then we're gonna get in with the upper echelon, like off the bat.
That's not how that works.
Wait, but guys, somebody is getting like murdered, I think.
Oh yeah, should we maybe stop that? We should definitely probably stop that.
What if it's fine though?
What if
Cornelius!
Yeah, but she takes a step next to Cornelius, and she's like, "What if he's right though? What if it's all good? They're not gonna kill her. They could. I don't know. I think we're a little ill-equipped for this."
I think if townspeople were like going missing and becoming murdered, there would be a bit more outrage. You know?
Okay, I just look at Blorbo and I'm like, I do kind of have a question for. Is that? Do you know if that's murder? Do you know?
I have no idea. To be honest with you, I don't even know like what's considered PC or like acceptable in this world because like as of a few weeks ago, my whole life was a lie.
Yeah, but like, what happens after they do that? Like, have you ever noticed that happening?
No. I mean, like, are you asking me like if there are mysterious disappearances?
Yeah, kinda.
No, I don't think so. I mean, I don't know.
Do you know the girl who was getting strangled?
Oh yeah, that's Susanna.
What's her deal? Is she like not a good cultist?
Oh, I don't know. She usually tends the gardens.
Maybe she's getting
Oh,
maybe she's getting a magic power.
that's what I was thinking too. Yeah, let's let's let her get her magic
Okay, how
powers.
about this? Blorbo, if Susanna goes missing after today, you have to let us know, please.
Yeah, no, definitely will.
Thanks.
And
Lorbo, how are your observation skills?
Blorbo, one of Blorbo's eyes starts like drifting.
Never mind, Lorbo. I'm not going to ask you what I was going to ask you, but keep an eye out for her.
Yeah, I'll definitely keep one of them for sure.
Thanks.
Um, and at this point, the door opens and Sasha pokes her head out and says, "Hi, can I help you all?"
Hi, I was looking for the bathroom. Are you, no offense to this, but were you murdering that woman in there? 'Cause that's kind of a,
Murder?
you were strangling her. She was blue and
Yes,
not on the
there.
ground.
Oh my God, Susanna, would you? And the woman comes over and says, "Hi,
Hi. Oh, I'm glad to see you aren't getting murdered.
murdered? Heavens no!"
Well, when you're looking for the bathroom and you open the door on a that, I hope you understand my need for explanation.
Sasha says, "I can explain, although it's a little embarrassing. Susanna had something caught in her throat, and I've used one of my, well, I suppose you could call it a power, to get it out of her throat."
I squint suspiciously.
Susanna holds out like a really nasty looking strawberry and like
Ew.
blushes and is like, "Yeah, I was eating a strawberry from the garden and it got stuck."
Oh,
Wow,
well,
you're a savior, Sasha, and just Atticus starts clapping sweatily.
Can
glad
I
you're
can I
okay.
insight check this?
Absolutely, you can.
Oh,
Thank
nice.
fucking God. Because that sounds so.
Dumb.
I always forget that we have skills that we can use.
Me too. I also forget that they can lie to you.
Yeah, right? Like Max wouldn't lie to me. It's fine.
What
Ow.
what skill would this be?
Probably intelligence or psychology. In fact, you
Okay.
know what? I'm going to set this one. I'm going to say that this is a psychology roll.
Okay, cool. Well, let me find that on my character sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
Look,
there it is. Oh, thank goodness. I just made it.
Cornelius, as weird as this whole situation has been for the last minute, it doesn't look like anyone's lying to you.
I don't believe you either. I'm gonna insight check you.
Uh,
all
okay.
lying.
I'm kidding.
Sasha says, "Susanna, please be on your way." And the woman leaves, and she turns and says, "You were the ones who were here early this morning looking for a tour, weren't you?"
Yeah, and now we're
Yep.
on
Yeah.
now we're on one.
That's
Blorbo's giving us the go around.
Blorbo's top tier, like 10 out of 10, best church going individual I've ever met.
Yes, it's so wonderful that Blorbo joined us seemingly from out of the blue, with no identity, prior history, or any identification of which to speak of.
Yeah, he's pretty neat.
Weird of you to out that information about him, but okay.
Hmm? Uh, well, if there's nothing else, I'll be on my way.
Bye.
Sasha stares at you with her glazed over eyes, not breaking eye contact at all, as she, like, moonwalks away from you.
Atticus
Hmm.
glazes her eyes back.
Blorbo says, "Yeah, she's the best."
Clearly.
Yeah, she's got
Uh,
some vibes.
well, we should continue with the tour. Is there anything super cool, Blorbo?
You got anything zesty on the agenda?
Anything? No, I mean, we basically finished it. I showed you the dormitories, the room of prayer, um, the lavatory, the bedroom, Sasha's private room. And he reaches into his robe and pulls out pamphlet and says, one for each of you. Just goes over, the Church of Cash Money, Danger McStinky, and all that.
Can I
Thank you,
ask what
Blorbo.
are the entrance and exit processes for this religion?
What do you mean?
So let's say I want to join because it seems like a really nice place and you have a cool leader. But I am famous for indecisivity and decisiveness, indecisiveness. And I want to know that I can leave without having it be a problem because there's other religions out there that aren't as easy to leave. And I just want to make sure that I'm protecting myself. And if this is truly a place that is all about freedom, you know?
Well, listen, it's just like the prophet says, when the great Cash Money, Danger McStinky, was crushed by a temple in hell, forced to unknown depths to rot under its weight for all eternity, he in tow, bestowed all of us a choice to do with our lives what we want, and to be really just good people. And so, if you join, then there's not even any paperwork. We basically just give you a robe. You come and go as you please, and if you want to leave, you leave.
Great, I'm in.
Yo, Blorbo, guess what? Sign me the F up, man.
Yeah, you sure, me too.
Nancy says, I'm gonna pass on this one, I think, guys. This is what are you doing?
No, that's totally your choice. It's okay.
That's fair, Nancy.
Blorbo
Also-
nods.
Never mind.
No, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Oh, I forgot Blorbo was there. I was gonna be like, Nancy, are you not there for like all of the meetings we had?
Nancy's just not interested in what these people are selling.
That's so fair.
Blorbo
She
reaches.
said, I see the mission, but I don't care.
Yeah. Blorbo reaches into his robes and miraculously pulls out 3 bright purple robes, all with dollar signs in the chest, and says, "Here you guys go."
Atticus puts it on.
Thanks.
Thank you. I feel like in my mind, I'm depicting these as like just a bathrobe with like a really, really bad like embroidery of a dollar sign on it.
Oh, the embroidery is like terrible.
Nice.
It's just awful. Do you guys put them on?
Yeah.
All right.
I hold mine, and I follow up holding mine by asking Blorbo the following question, which is, so does it like have to be this robe, or can it just be like purple clothes as long as it has like the symbol on it?
He shrugs and says, "Personal freedom, man." And as he does that, someone walks by wearing like Hawaii print shorts, no shirt, and socks and sandals.
Atticus takes the rope off.
Cornelius nods understandingly.
Phoebe leaves it on.
Okay. Laura says, I gotta tell you guys, it's been great to see you.
Yeah, you
It's been
too.
great to see you too.
If you need anything else, please let me know.
Will
Oh, thanks,
do.
man, and thanks for the tour.
Blurbo disappears to the floor. No, I'm just kidding. He like just walks
Oh.
away. Hey man. Hey man. Yeah, this is Snoop Bonnie Donnie here for your fucking regularly scheduled ad break, man. No, actually what you just heard was an impersonation of the beloved This Isn't Normal character Snoop Bonnie Donnie, who's famous for drinking alcohol. But did you know alcohol is actually a crime? What? What's up, everyone? Thank you so much for listening to Cultspiracy 2 Part 2. Our sequel adventure. I really hope you're enjoying it, and if you are, I have incredible news for you as I click. Cultspiracy 2 Part 3 is going to launch. Wow, is this right? August 22nd on Patreon and August 29th everywhere else? That's scary. August is almost over. Yikes. Thank you so much. Who do I need to thank this week? Who do we need to talk about? Let's talk about the new art, which is fantastic, and we all pooped ourselves collectively when we saw it. This was drawn by Kefutoff on Instagram, Kefutoff. Go give him a follow. Just an incredible person to work with, and the end results, I think, speak for themselves. Just super happy about that. Want to thank Will for editing this episode. I don't thank Will every episode that they edit, but this one, Will, thank you for editing. Which actually it is a really huge help. Where, obviously this is it's not a full-time job, so the divvying of responsibilities and all that all of us do is just really makes everything come together. That's why we're a good team. But anyway, speaking of good teams, have you told a friend about This Isn't Normal? If you have, thank you. If you haven't, or if you haven't, maybe tell someone or someone else about This Isn't Normal, because word of mouth is incredible and it helps us spread the show. Social media also helps us. Use the hashtag TinCast and tell people, please. I'm begging you. I'm on my hands and knees begging you to tell people about This Isn't Normal. Use the hashtag TinCast. Maybe we'll put your name in the show as a major or minor character, which would be cool. I mean, we're pretty far into season 2 already, so there's always season 3. I don't remember if I've ever talked about season 3 before on the podcast. It's happening though, I guess this is my official confirmation of it. So look forward to more details on that. This a while from now. If you'd like to help us out and support the show financially, please head on over to patreon.com/10cast. We have 2 amazing tiers. For $5 a month, you get access to every single episode a week early, which I'm very happy for you. That's very exciting. We painstakingly get these episodes together, and then I lose them for like 3 weeks, and then they come back, and they're here for you to enjoy a week early. It's incredible. Science, technology, amazing. And for $10 a month, we thank you each and every week during this portion of the show. And that's why it's time to thank some of my favorite people, and yours, presumably. Mango, Amanda Krondar, Morgan Wolbrandt, Emily Laderna, and Smarties for their continued support of the show. Thank you all so much. Hey, real quick, give us a rating and a review. I'm tired. It's been a week. I hope you're doing okay. Please drink lots of water. We care about you guys. Drink your water. Eat your vitamins. Do a push-up. Do a push-up? If you want to do a push-up, do a push-up. That's my advice. But I'm not a doctor. So anyway, I'm so sorry for rambling. Let's get back into the madness. Tune in next week for another thrilling episode of Cultspiracy 2, The Squeakwall. All right, stay safe. Bye.
Well, we did it. And I'm proud to say that my terrible choices earlier apparently didn't matter at all.
Think?
Maybe.
Imagine if we got kicked out.
That would have been funny.
I guess that would have been an entirely different scenario to follow. Ha ha ha.
Nancy's like looking at the 3 of you and says, "Guys, come on. This place is ridiculous."
Of course it is.
Well,
but
that's kind of, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
That was the whole point of asking if it's okay to leave. So you get in, you do what you need to do, and then you leave.
I guess, but even the very concept of this place, this cash money, what the hell is a cash money danger McStinky?
Well, I suppose we're going to find out.
Phoebe pulls out the pamphlet and reads it.
Okay.
Who is cash money?
You determine that Cash Money, Danger McStinky, was once a sinner who lived in a desert in hell. By chance, he was recruited onto a mission of great importance. And through his might and his sacrifice, he was able to spread his teachings and give his eternal afterlife in order to save all of hell.
Hmm.
Phoebe reads that and then she like looks around, makes sure nobody's there, crumples it up and just like throws it.
How did they get let let me ask a really really maybe stupid question. We know people, we know hell's a place and that people got out. Why is there a religion follow about someone from hell 3 years after we let people out of hell?
Um, maybe they were friends?
Who, Sasha?
I don't know. Maybe Sasha's a hell person. There were more than one person that came out, right? So maybe there's like a group?
Jesus Christ. Well, that's a messy consideration if this isn't just bullshit, which, this kind of sounds like bullshit, to be honest.
I mean,
But
it could be, but what kind of coincidence would that be?
the echelon from earlier, Max, the people in there, are any of them milling around?
Maybe like a few of them.
All right, I put my robe back on and I'm like, guys, let's go ask for some founding information. Maybe like, oh, we just joined. We're so curious about the history. Like, more about Sasha and place.
All right,
And then
Sure.
I'll let you guys take point on that. How do you want to do it?
Atticus just wanders up to the nearest person she recognizes from inside that room.
Okay. One of like the upper echelon members.
Yes.
All right, this is an older man with a like balding hair, and he says, "Oh, hello. Sorry about what you had to witness there. I suppose it could be considered a little disturbing for outsiders."
Well, not outsiders anymore. And she pats her robe.
Oh, well met, Bill Burberton, at your service.
Lovely to meet you, Bill Burbleton.
Burberton.
Um, Burberton. We're new initiates. Initiates. We're so overcome with the power of Sasha and Cash Money Danger McStinky, that we just had to
Oh,
join on the spot. But obviously, since you were in on the ceremony, we wanted to get your expert witness opinion on maybe the history of how this church formed. We weren't here for that.
oh, it was 3 years ago that Sasha came to us after awakening from her deep coma, with no memory of anything except Cash Money, Danger McStinky. And she came to she bought some, she did some stuff. She bought some land. She bought the old Sterling. Well, that's where we are, the old Sterling and Sons building in Pennsylvania. But we have most of our recruits are from Sinsava, and wonderful people, and we've just been trying to spread the movement.
Right. Um, how involved is the church in local politics? I've seen, I've heard a lot of mention of the church around town recently, especially when it comes to like the candidates running. I just wanted to know, like, are we political?
Oh, well, it's all about personal freedom, so of course the church is allowed to vote for whoever the members want to vote for. But I mean, generally speaking, this is one of our first elections since we've literally only been around for 3 years. But I mean, typically we tend to vote for people who are supportive of the church and want to better the church, and that all goes a long way.
I see. That makes so much sense. And are there any other cool, like, like secrets or anything? Not like in a weird way, but like, you know how when you go to, I don't know, like look at Blairy Blotter and like Schmogmorts. Um, that's kind of how I feel joining this cool organization. Are there any cool secrets
Oh,
or
sure, we have
rumors?
the hidden staircase, and he like pulls like this one candelabra that is just completely out of place and like swings open a secret passage. He's like, yeah, that goes down to fuck, I actually don't think I've ever been down there. I don't even know if there's anything down there. But yeah, no, I mean, this place is pretty cool. Lots of fun stuff.
Thanks. Can I go down there?
Sure, of course, personal freedom.
Alrighty, then thanks so much, Barrington.
Bill
Bill Barrington.
Burberton.
Goodbye, Bo Burlington.
I start running down the stairs.
Okay,
Phoebe
well,
follows.
if you guys need me, I'll be helping out the old doc in the infirmary.
Oh yeah. Keep going
Goodbye.
down the stairs.
Phoebe,
Keep going down the stairs.
Are you guys like sprinting down the stairs?
I just want to see what's
Yeah.
down here.
Oh, absolutely though.
Okay, you guys start sprinting down the stairs. Can you all roll intelligence for me?
Sure.
And you know what? Take a bonus die.
Oh, are we just gonna get to the bottom and it's just the worm pit?
Just take a bonus die.
Okay.
Oh, dang. Phoebe's not too smart.
I barely passed that, but I did succeed.
I got an extreme success.
All right. Cornelius, you notice it first. Atticus, you notice it second. Phoebe, you do not notice that the stairs actually end in a wall that is painted to look like more steps.
Wait, I passed.
Oh, I thought you failed.
No, I didn't say anything.
What?
You were just like, Phoebe failed.
I thought you failed. My fault. I thought you
Wait,
said
I
Phoebe
also-
isn't very.
Well, Mark, you did say that Phoebe isn't very intelligent, and then
Yeah,
didn't say
she-
anything after that.
I said she isn't intelligent because she has a fucking 79 like a doofus. But
That's
I got a
really
60, so it's
good.
It's lower than all my other ones.
Phoebe's OP. All
Yeah.
right. Well, did you pass?
Yeah, I got a
Okay.
60. I'm good.
All right. You whack into it, but you take no damage.
Oh, sick.
And Nancy's like, "This place is a fucking circus."
It sure is. We should probably go to that infirmary and talk to the doctor
I
about
mean,
the
I
vampire.
guess that's a better choice than standing down here in this hallway that no one's ever gone to.
I kind of thought there was going to be cool secrets, not stupid fuck ball. Where?
Wait,
Can I
Phoebe's-
like look real hard around and just make sure there's no like secret brick?
What if there's
Yeah.
another candelabra on the wall?
spot hidden?
Just like,
I'll roll spot hidden with you.
Oh, I've lost one of my dice.
Hey, I got a hard
Wow.
success for spot hidden.
I just passed that.
Okay. Yeah. It really seems like there's nothing else down here. Just like someone fucking built this useless stairwell that was only supposed to be part of a one-off joke that you guys decided to run down.
Max, are you telling me that if you were in some mysterious location and someone opened a secret fucking stairwell and then we're like, yeah, you can go down there, who cares? You wouldn't go down there?
Of course I would. I would go down there in a heartbeat.
Of course you fucking would. Don't call us out.
Back up we go.
Phoebe's still trying to understand the situation. She's like, what, there's no more?
No, we gotta go upstairs now. Come on. Okay, so let's establish while we're walking what other tasks do we want to accomplish while we're here. So we've joined the cult. Great. I basically just need to talk Anderson into coming and then talk them into letting me give him a tour. But that shouldn't be a problem because I'm now a member, so it should be fine. I hope. Yeah. And then we just have to sneak in to that same room we were in before. And like
Which
no problem.
I think was a preschool, actually.
Ooh. No, I don't want to involve my fucking nephew. That's a stupid plan.
Oh my god.
No.
Yeah. It's called intrusive thought. Then you put it away because it wasn't a good plan.
That would be,
Huh.
oh my
A
god.
good plan. Maybe not.
No, it'd be a really bad plan. No, we're not involving the children anymore into the cult. But we can't just sneak in. People can come and go, apparently, so we can just bring Anderson to the middle of the night and be like, sorry, he's a night owl. We want to give a night tour. And they're not even going to argue.
He's a very busy man during the day.
It's true.
He's running for mayor.
Mm-hmm. But he always has time for the church.
Yeah. Anyways, we're going up these stairs.
Yes, because we're going to the infirmary to question the doctor about the vampire, because the bakers want us to prove that the vampire came from here.
Yeah. Something like that.
Well, should we just record the conversation in our pocket?
Is that illegal where we live?
Let's see if Connecticut is a two-party consent state. Let's see. Okay, Connecticut requires at least one party's consent to record an in-person conversation. For telephonic conversations, consent of all parties is required to avoid potential civil liability. So no, it's okay. We can record an in-person conversation with just our own consent.
Well, good.
Perfect. Okay, so Cornelius, it's your neighbor. You should record on your phone.
All right, I take my phone out and I start recording now.
Okay. You start recording now.
And then we go to the infirmary.
Okay. Inside of the infirmary is Bill Burberton wearing a false mustache. And he says, "Oh, hello there. How are you today?"
Hi, Bill.
No. Okay, you caught me. It's me, Bill.
Hi, Bill.
Yeah.
I turned to the doctor.
There is no doctor. It's just him.
Bill, are you the doctor?
Well, yeah, I might be.
Bill, what don't you do?
Know how to be a responsible human being.
Oh,
You and me both, Bill.
Oh my god.
Listen, can we ask you about last night's super cool secret visitor?
He squints at you and says, "What do you know about that?"
Oh, we heard that it was a vampire. Is that true? And she tries to look really excited.
Can you make an excitement check?
I can't. All right. He says, well, I don't really know if I should be talking about it necessarily.
She looks really sad. Oh. I just joined because I thought this was a cool place about personal freedoms and exploring everything you're interested in, like vampires. And I thought maybe this cool religion had vampires.
Ma'am.
Yeah.
We the Church of Cash Money Danger McStinky, it does not, certainly not, have any vampires.
What? Why?
Why? Well, because until last night, I didn't think there were any vampires, I reckon.
Oh, but last night it confirmed that there was a vampire when one came here.
Well, yeah, I mean, it certainly seems that way, doesn't it?
Yes, so you treated the vampire. Now, are vampire people?
Well, that is a very interesting moral question. Frankly, I have no fucking idea.
Did it talk to you, or it was just like the whole time?
It's the damnedest thing what that thing said to me. It only said one thing, one syllable, and it would say it in these three bursts. It would go, ah, ah, ah.
Oh. Hey,
Nancy pushes in and she says, "I'm sorry. Are you fucking kidding me? He's not describing he's describing fucking Blessamy Breed."
The little counting guy?
Yeah, the Blount.
Bill, are you
Oh,
lying to us?
No, I swear, the little creature in here. That's what he said. He said, ah.
I want to roll insight to see if Bill's lying to me.
Okay, yes, please roll insight.
Atticus
I got a
has acquired a new favorite skill.
I got a 6. Let's see, what's insight? Insight doesn't exist.
Oh yeah, it's psychology. Man,
Oh.
I've been playing a little bit too much D&D recently.
Guess what? That passed. I got a 6 out of 10.
Bill looks very flustered, and you don't see him lying.
I whispered to Nancy, Nancy, I think he might actually be telling the truth.
There's no fucking way, Atticus. This man is clearly delirious. He was wearing a false mustache. He opened some kind of fucking secret passage. Sir, I don't know what sort of sick Scooby-Doo games you think you're playing, but frankly, you disgust me.
Nancy, can I talk to you outside? And I start dragging Nancy out of the room.
She's like kicking and punching the air.
Nancy, maybe you should, not to be mean here, leave, because you obviously can't get on board with the cult idea, which is fine, but also you can't just insult the people we're trying to interrogate.
Nancy turns to you, Cornelius, and says, Babe Nelius, come on. You know you gotta have me around.
Cornelius shrugs at both of them and then turns around.
Listen, I'm not saying you can't be here, Nancy. That's totally fine. You're 100% always welcome. But we should try to not insult the people we're trying to get information out of. I've done that enough.
Atticus, this whole thing is ridiculous.
Yeah, but we're not taking it seriously, Nancy. And I shake her a little.
She says,
we're just here to try to get some info, and then we're leaving forever.
You're
Nancy?
right.
Oh.
You're right. She goes back in and says, Doctor, I am so sorry. I'm not well. My friends, they will listen to your riveting story.
Yeah, tell us about Count Vampula.
Well, you know, it was kind of my accent keeps changing, so I forget if he's southern. Just
Dr. B?
a little delirious. No, this is Dr. B. Dr. B is a little bit more wacky.
Wait, how does this guy know all this?
He like puts on false glasses now. No, he says, well, you know, he came and I couldn't say no to him, and I patched him up, got the bullet out, and whoever shot him must be some sort of heartless maniac, and then, you know, we sent him on his way back into the wild, back where all the vampires, I imagine, go.
Man, who would do such a heinous thing?
That's
Cornelius starts
awful.
sweating.
Okay, so what's to stop him from, let's say, murdering something else or someone?
What do you mean murder?
Well, I mean, let me let you in on a little secret. We came here in the first place because we heard a rumor that a vampire was here after we followed the blood trail of a vampire killing a cow here, and that's how we learned about this cool place.
He killed a cow,
Uh-huh.
and then I patched him up and set him free so that he could potentially break into someone. Now, I do see where you're all coming from.
Yeah, the farmers who owned that farm are very mad, but I think they're wrong, because this place is more about love and acceptance than
That is 100% right.
yes, and we would never purposely release vampires upon the public to murder them, right?
But no, that would be absolutely absurd.
Okay. But so us releasing the vampire back upon the public was more of an accident.
Well, should I? Are you? Is this an interrogation?
No, we're just nosy.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think, like, I mean, I'm just honestly trying to think of like how we can maybe spin this so it's not the worst kind of situation, since this doesn't exactly sound like a good situation, you know?
Oh yeah. Are you some sort of social media expert?
Well, I'm a young person, so but default kinda.
Yeah, of course. Well, let me tell you. The Church of Cash Money Danger McStinky would never knowingly release a vampire under the sole condition that it may go back out and eat and or kill more things.
Mm-hmm. But we did do that.
Well, yeah, yes.
Okay. Don't worry. We'll make sure this never happens again.
There- this poor man. And Cornelius is recording.
I clap him on the shoulder and I'm like, Bill Blentleton, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much for all of this. It's been really helpful. And honestly, I feel a lot better about joining this place. Thank you.
Oh, I'm glad that I could, help out and make you understand that joining is a wonderful thing.
Okay, bye-bye. And she leaves.
All right, peace out, Bit Blumple. We'll see you later.
Dick Blumple Dump. Blake Blumple Dumple.
Nancy leaves too without uttering a word.
Cornelius waves goodbye, but less enthusiastically than he did for Ben earlier.
Okay, good to know. Thank you for clarifying that for the audience's sake.
You're welcome.
Okay. As we're in the hall, are we anywhere near that preschool room?
Yeah, you guys are just a few doors down.
Can I just like take a peek into the room and the surrounding area? Like, there are cameras? Are there locks on the doors? Like, what's going on around here?
No locks. There is a Blawa security camera. It's a bullet cam. So it looks like, or I'm sorry, it's a dome camera. So it looks like it's covering most of the room. And there is a teacher teaching like 7 or 8 little children who looks up at you and waves when she sees you in the door.
Atticus waves back and then hastily walks away.
Okay.
So there's a camera.
Are we... Hold on a second. I take my phone out of my pocket and I stop recording.
Okay. Don't want to also indict yourself for B&E.
Just so I don't have 3-hour-long recording in my pocket.
Yeah.
So, should we also be worried that they might recognize us because we did crawl out of that hole weeks ago?
We can just call it divine intervention.
We were also like super mega dirty.
Yeah.
I guess you've got a point.
Plus, I don't think they really were concerned about us crawling out of that hole in the first place. I think enough weird things happen here that they just kind of write it off.
I guess.
But again, I think claiming divine intervention, like we were meant to find this place after we were spelunking in those caves, works.
All right.
But now, is there anything else that we need to do here, or is it just a matter of satisfying the few people in our life who care about this matter?
No, that's all I really needed for this, yes.
All right, let's do you want to go take care of the bakers first?
Sure.
What do you mean take care? What do you mean take care of the bakers?
I'm about to kill my neighbors.
Oh
I'm
my
just
god!
Kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That would be so funny. I'm giving them the recording.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. I thought we're just gonna go prove that they didn't provide the vampire, but they assisted it. Well, actually, if we do that with the bakers now, aren't the bakers just gonna launch a takedown campaign, and that would defeat the purpose of what we're trying to do currently?
Maybe.
Let's
I'll hold
talk
on to it for now.
I mean, what
Yeah.
you guys essentially recorded, even if it's not a confession that they're responsible for vampire attacks, is pretty damning that they may have sicked a dying vampire back into the population.
Yeah. So we don't need to I guess like put that out until we're ready to ditch the cult, because otherwise if it gets out there and I'm like, "Come on, Anderson, we're going to help you get better cult numbers," right as the cult is revealed to, be sicking vampires in the town, he's never going to go for that.
I guess you've got a point. I'll hold on to it for now.
So, I guess the first thing I should do is convince Anderson of our plan, and then we can work on breaking into the building.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, I think that's where we're going to leave it for the day. You guys have
All
a
right.
bit more of a plan, a little bit more information, and I guess I've given you blackmail against the church.
It's fine.
Embarrassing.
Oh my god. I mean, literally should not be saying this out loud. You guys could literally like destroy the church with this.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
It's fine.
We know.
Yeah.
That's why it's not coming out yet.
Yet.
Yeah, listen, we're not married to this fucking place. We just need some stuff. Just a little bit of stuff.
Fantastic.
Oh, Blorbo's so happy here.
That's true.
True.
You guys wouldn't want to ruin Blorbo's life, would you?
No.
No, but we could also instill Blorbo somewhere else. He's got a penchant for what's the word? Flexibility.
Oh, does he now?
Sure. He went from not being a robot to being a robot to being a bakery guy to being a cultist, all in the span of about 4 to 5 weeks.
Next, he's
It's
going to be
true.
the final antagonist.
I
Oh my God.
told you guys that Max's wording in that one specific part involving Blorbo convinced me that if we had abandoned Blorbo there, which is what the fucking AI wanted, he was going to come back as a villain of some kind. I'm pretty sure if we left Blorbo, Arlo, and JT Science Man there, or was it Patrick? Is that what he wanted?
No, it was JT, Arlo, and Blorbo.
Oh, if we'd done that, Blorbo would have been a problem, I bet.
It's because he's flexible.
Because he's flexible like that.
Yeah.
Is someone's dog barking? Is my dog barking?
I don't have a dog.
All right,
There's
guys, that's my ghost dog.
There's a spider on my PlayStation.
Oh,
Sick.
bug snacks.
It's
Hmm.
Bugs
Oh,
next.
sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Hold on, I have to capture this man.
While Will is capturing that man, I'm gonna just really briefly take my sweater off because it's fucking hot.
Oh my god,
Max,
it's me.
whatever-
What the fuck
Yeah.
is that thing?
Was that a bird?
It sounded like it.
Yeah, it was like, brrr. Yeah, like that.
What the fuck?
That almost sounded like the frogs that are like always living in my pool.
Oh my god, it is a frog. You're right. It's like a little amphibian or insect.
This is like right up
Max,
in my grill,
you've got
though.
frogs. Max, you've got frogs. Max, you've been
Where?
frogged.
Where? Where are they living?
In your frog.
Well,
in your
everyone,
frog receptacle.
I'm so sorry if this episode is invaded by frog.
Max is B, everybody.
Ooh.
It is my bee. If there's any
My
frog
little guy.
noises, they're my bee.
Come here.
Will's still capturing the spider.
I am. It's a little jumping spider, and he's jumping all around trying to not get caught. Come here. Come here.
Will eats the spider.
Well, he's jumped off of my credenza, potentially into. Oh, he's on my keyboard. It's okay. I was gonna say potentially into my lap, but hopefully not. Come here.
Well,
Ooh,
now
ooh.
now the little spider can help you type.
It's true. It's like Charlotte's Web all over again.
Bro, it's like Ratatouille, but with computers and a spider.
Ratatouille.
It's like Ratatouille if Ratatouille took place with a spider.